Time for the NFC Championship. Let's go Rams at Seahawks. The Seahawks are favored by 2.5 points. The over-under is 47.5. Third time's a charm for these divisional enemies. I'll put it like that. And I'm gonna tell you what, if this game is any indication, like the last two games these guys played, we are truly in for some chaos come this weekend, fellas. Seattle won the last matchup in week 16, 38-37 in overtime. The Rams won the week 11 matchup, 21-19. Two games decided by a total of 3 points. It don't get no better than that, no matter how you look at it. Who y'all got in this game? Who you feeling? Rams, Seahawks. Who wins the third time is the charm?
I feel like the Rams kind of barely pulled it out last week against Chicago. Granted, Caleb Williams threw a hell of a fucking pass in the end zone or whatever, descended to OT, and threw that stupid
That was
interception.
unbelievable,
I
bro.
fucking went ape shit and woke my girl up, in bed because I was watching it, and I picked them to win. I kind of didn't think that they would, but I was just kind of going with my head instead of my heart instead of my head with that one. So they're going against another one of the best defenses in the NFL, and yeah, they split 1-1 this season, right? Is that what it is? Is that what you said?
Yes, they did.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
1-1.
And this is in Seattle, so the Seattle does have the 12th man, but also the Rams, they don't give a shit. They went to Chicago, which was
Yeah,
like
they don't.
12 degrees that game. A warm weather team went in there and won in cold weather. So if they could do that, well, I mean, Stafford's kind of somewhat used to cold weather, being in Detroit for so long or whatever. But still, all those boys play. They didn't let the cold bother them, so I don't expect they'll let the 12th man affect them either. It's going to come down to if Sam Darnold is going to Sam Darnold or not. So what he do last year when he was on Minnesota? He was great the entire season. Even got some MVP talk going on. But what he do the last two games of the season that they played? Shit,
Interception city.
shit the bed completely.
Mhm.
Now,
Fair enough.
earlier in the season when they played, he kind of started playing like that, but he dug himself out and started to look better and maybe got rid of some of those demons. So we'll see what he does for this game. But this game has a lot of pressure to go to the Super Bowl. So do I really trust him enough to not think that he's going to do what we know him to kind of do? I don't know, because the Rams, they just won a Super Bowl what, a few years ago, 4 or 5 years ago.
Yep.
So they know what it's like to get there. I have a lot of respect for the Rams and all of them. I kind of would like to see Seattle go, just for shits and gigs, but I kind of do feel like this might be especially with Bo Nix being out, that this could be the Rams. This could be their, Matt Stafford's last hurrah. If they win the Super Bowl, I think he'll retire. Um,
He
so,
better.
but yeah, but that's to be seen. They got to get past the Seattle Seahawks first.
Sounds like you're leaning towards LA over there.
I doubted them. I think I doubted them both the first couple of weeks of the postseason, and they proved me wrong each time. So I think I'm going to have to go with the Rams, and
Underdog pick. There it
yeah,
is.
go with the Rams by not by much. I mean, even if they were favored by 2.5, I might pick Seattle to cover that, but I'll go Rams, and I'm gonna go over because I feel like I just feel like it'll be a shootout come late.
Yeah, they're gonna score some points. No
And
doubt
plus, and
about it.
plus, Seattle has what, Chardonnay out. You have him out.
Chardonnay is out.
Yep.
Um, so that is a hit to them. The Rams don't really have anybody out. So I think that kind of gives them just a little bit of an upper hand. Yeah, I'm confident in that. The Rams, they're going to go to the Super Bowl.
That's bold.
Yeah.
I gotta say I'm taking Seattle here. I'm taking Seattle. They've been more proven than the Rams to me, especially as of late. Seattle, they've been dominating their ops, leaving no questions, no stones unturned. Zach Charbonnet, is definitely a big loss, but K9, he's gonna stand on business. He exploded last week. I expect nothing different this week. I trust Seattle's defense more right now, too, than more than I trust the
Yeah, I
Rams.
was thinking about that as well, but
And also them being at home, I feel like that's major, even though they do play better on the road, Seattle does, but playoff atmospheres are twice as intense. I like them. I like the overall, them being at home. It's definitely going to be a good thing. It's going to benefit them. But and too, I'm also sniffing a huge revenge game from Cooper Cup. I
yeah,
got a
that is
feeling he
true.
may go
I
off.
forgot
He
about
might go
him.
off.
Yep.
Revenge game at the Rams, right in the neck, bro. And when we talk about the Rams, to me, they've been sloppy lately. I mean, stagnant. They've been stagnant on offense. They should have had a couple turnovers last week with those fumbles, but they got lucky. And that defense isn't what it looked like weeks ago to me, man. It just isn't. They've seems to me they've regressed a little. But they've won both playoff games barely by 3 points. And it took a little bit of magic. It took like crazy, just a little bit of luck. But I mean, everybody needs a little luck to win. Little luck goes a long way in the NFL. But I think luck's going to run out for them this weekend. I think Seattle will send them home. I'll take Seattle to cover. I'll take Seattle covers. I'll give them the field goal, and I'm going over the 47.5. Definitely points scored in this game.
Hmm.
There's a lot going on with the Rams right now, but more I think about, like you said, that Charbonnet injury. That's going to be key. That's definitely going to be key. But bro, I don't know about these Rams, bro. Like they still doing just enough to win the game.
Exactly.
And I feel like Devontae Adams gonna have a good game. He was off that injury. He started off slow early in the last game and finished strong late.
This might be his
That
last
weather-
hurrah as well.
That weather in that Chicago game was so awful, bro. Like couldn't nobody really do nothing, So that shit could have went either way. But man, I gotta go with my head, bro. I gotta go with the Rams too, bro. I gotta go with the Rams, even though I should go with them. Even though the Rams have been sticking me, man, all year.
Yep.
I gotta go with the Rams still. I believe the running game gonna be intact for them. And then Kyron Williams, man, still going out there, balling out hard, bro. The tight ends that they got, all the tight ends. Puka, man, been killing shit, bro. Like, I just don't feel like those young corners gonna be enough to stop those boys, bro. It's gonna be a lot of points scored, man. It might be like 70+ points scored in this game.
Like 41-37 or something.
Man, something crazy.
Could be.
Right. But I'm going with the Rams on this one. I don't feel like they're gonna let these boys just slide like that. And I feel like the defense came together in that last game too. 3 interceptions. So that was big, even though it's Caleb Williams or whatever. Caleb Williams been playing his ass off. 3 interceptions. He had that one big one, whatever, late, hadn't caught the interception at the end of the game.
Yeah.
So he was just thinking ahead of everybody else, His receiver didn't know it was coming to him, but guess what? I'm finna jump on this,
Yeah,
Gotta
that
go.
last one, you got to be on the same page that time of the game, man. That was a hell of a way to lose that game, man.
Right.
But it took absolute magic for them to pull, even with the 3
You
turnovers,
go
they
to
still
the-
barely won. I mean, they are doing enough to win, man. But to me,
Right.
I don't know. It's a different Seattle, man. And
It
to
is.
me, by me picking them to go to the Super Bowl, I'm eating my words. At the beginning of the season, I thought Seattle would finish last in that division this year.
Mm.
So, the coach Mike McDonald's been doing good over there, no doubt about it. But how good they've gotten this
Right.
quick, and when they signed Darnold, man, that just put them in the driver's seat,
Yeah,
man, and
right.
they took off with it. So I mean, I got to give them their flowers too. This is just, to me, this is a different Seattle team, definitely, that I'm looking at. And like I said, they've been dominant. They've won decisively. It's hard for me to go against them right now. But division foes, they know each other really well. It doesn't matter in division play if one team's absolute dog shit and the other one is undefeated. It
Right.
does not
When they
matter.
play, yeah, it's gonna be-
Especially come.
Mhm.
And especially when you have 2 good teams playing at a playoff level with everything on the line to go to the biggest stage. Oh, yeah,
Right.
anything can happen. Either one of these teams can win this game, no doubt about it. But I think Seattle's definitely going to pull it off. You guys got the Rams. Y'all let us know who's going to win the NFC Championship. Is it going to be the Rams? Is it going to be the Seahawks? Chime in.